Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Fournier.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got D. B-Train out there with Shorty. Then there's Slim. And for the Magic, Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. Vucevic is out there with Aminu. And it's Fultz in at the point. We used to talk about guys hitting that rookie wall, Chris, but now we're seeing more first-year players sustain success deep into the season. Like the rookie wall doesn't even exist. What are you seeing?
I still see that rookie wall, Kevin.
You do?
Okay. Yeah, I see that rookie wall. I think I see that rookie wall. I don't know about the analytics, but you have some of these rookies. Ask Trae Young what he felt from game 42 to 62. I guarantee you he'll tell you that's the most tired he's been in his life because of this. You cannot train for the NBA season over the summer, and college doesn't train you for that. So where do you get in shape? But some things, Kevin, as you know, you only learn through experience. And a rookie year in the NBA, you can only learn by going through, hitting the wall, making it out, and then next summer saying, glad I made it through that. Now I don't have to go through that again.
The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
For three, Ross. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's D, and the three ball is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Now, here's Fultz. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Here's Fournier. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. It's tipped. Here's B-Train. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now, here's Fultz. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And here we go. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Aminu, to the paint. Here's Vucevic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's B-Train. He's played real well against Atlanta in that last game.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now, here's Fultz. It's a 5-point game, and it's Shorty with the foul. That's his first foul. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Fournier, and it's blocked. Throws it up high. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Outside Fournier. There's the three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Shorty. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
The Magic trail by 4. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Gordon comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Augustine, that's good.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Now, here's Fournier. Poked away and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Orlando has possession. Gordon finds Augustine.
Right here.
Outside Fournier. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Chan, he's covered by Isaac, and it's blocked by Gordon. Isaac passes to Augustine. Ball's knocked loose. The pass to Gordon. Dishes it to Fournier. 6 to shoot. Back to Gordon. Here's Isaac. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's the Beast. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Thompson against Augustine. Passes to Bamba. Augustine looking around. Outside Fournier. Pulls up from the corner, and it's Orlando with another.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
He gets it in there. Thompson's got his second bucket.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
Al Fournier, he's got 6. Tipped away. Here's Chan, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The away team up by 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Augustine and Fournier are the backcourt tandem, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Now, here's Isaac. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Gordon. Clock at 6. Now, Bamba. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. Fournier for 3. Here's the Beast, and it's blocked by Gordon. And they're able to recover. The pass to Slaughter. Baller, guarded by Augustine. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now in his 6th season in the NBA, hard to believe Aaron Gordon is still just 24 years of age.
Not much older than some rookies coming in. You wonder what his ceiling will be.
Ross is checked in for Orlando. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Isaac. And here's Augustine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Gordon. Averaging about 18 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Now, here's Fultz. He kicks it to Augustine. He feeds it to Aminu. And here's the fast break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's Augustine. It's deflected. Here's the break, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Markelle Fultz. See, well, we've heard some people criticize the league's obsession with the three-pointer, saying the game is less fun to watch. You and I have talked to coaches who do not like the style of play. Would you agree with that?
You know what, I do care, but it's all in the way that it happens. So let's talk about a team like Golden State, okay? Golden State shoots so many threes, right? But they don't shoot the most threes, and they have the best ball movement. And they still take the most number of twos. And so they have a balanced game. Now, they have 3 of the best shooters last season out of any team maybe in the history of the game. And they don't take the most threes. And then you have teams that have every guy shooting under 30%, and they're shooting 100 threes with no ball movement. Yeah, something's backwards. It's still about playing basketball and shooting threes, not shooting threes during a game that happens to be a basketball, if that makes any sense.
It does. Perfect sense. Now here is Augustine. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Trying to end the drought. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. It's always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And Orlando has possession. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here's Vucevic. Tight defense on him. 4 on the shot clock. 18 feet out, and the jumper is good.
Adept at figuring out ways to score from mid-range. Fultz, showing he has the touch.
B, guarded by Augustine. It's stolen by Aminu. With the floater, and it's blocked. One-on-one fast break. He lobs it up. Dives for it. The Big Daddy passes to B-Train. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Augustine. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That is his first foul of the game. This is it to Fultz. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here's Orlando. And the call will be against D. That's his first foul. And Chris, underclassmen entering the draft, they can now hire agents, get help attending workouts, and still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps Lester fall by the wayside. So you come out of college, you don't know how good you are. You don't, it's based off ego, how hard you worked, family and friends telling you, go, 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 get the money. But what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see. And if you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
Excellent. See, we have excellent. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. Down by 12. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Aaron Gordon comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Ross. And Fournier subbed in for Augustine.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for B-Train. He's averaging 15 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 6 on the shot clock. And it's Shorty with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
The Magic shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
109 left to play here in the half. And the basket by Gordon.
And this is what you want to see more of from Bamba, making an effort to share the rock.
Here's Baller. Lays it up off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Magic trail by 11. 46 seconds left now here in the second. Fultz the pass to Bamba. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Baller, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Fultz. Had a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Here's the break. Here's Chan. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And here's the fast break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode. And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Oh, yeah, difficult finish, but if you expected him to back down, you better think again.
And so that brings the first half to a close. The away team, they lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter under.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. Checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
You know what, Ernie, I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from them.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from B-Train.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Oh, you're so right, Greg. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. They've got Slim, Shorty out there at B-Train. Then it's D.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
A solo fast break, all alone. Flushes it down to finish the break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now, here's Fultz. Defense right on him, and it's Shorty with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Vucevic with it. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Fultz, no good. Has been just uncontainable, 72%.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Knocks it loose. And they're moving it up. There's the lob to the hoop.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
90 seconds now into the second half. An easy 2 points on the layup. Fultz has got 8.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Here's Shorty. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. No good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
B-Train passes to Aguilar. Here's B-Train. 10 points for him. Here's Shorty, and it's Shorty with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And the Magic making a change here. Augustine's checked in. And here's Aminu. He brings it up for Orlando. Augustine dishes to Aminu. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier over Thompson. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. That's 10 points for Evan Fournier.
Good job taking advantage of the size mismatch. There's no way that jumper's getting blocked.
And Fournier over to help. Ross with a steal. And they're on the break. Pass to Vucevic for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
Other than the long line of big men who can drain the 3, that makes him a very tough cover.
Here's Shorty. Now the pass to the Beast. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Magic trail by 15, and it's Shorty with the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
That's number 5 on him. No room for error anymore. I bet they'll take it at him right now. Try to get him out the game.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Gordon comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Isaac subbed in for Evan Fournier. Here's Ross on the mark with the 15-footer. Ross has got 8 points.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
3-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that, but either way, it's a tough shot.
Gordon, the pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that's 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority. Well, you talk about physical gifts for the game. Mo Bamba, a 7-footer with the longest wingspan, 7'9" and a half, and that gives him a huge sphere of influence.
Augustine passes to Bamba. It's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Baller, he's checked in for slam. Outside Gordon. Back to Ross. Here's the three. No good that time.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without foul.
You look at Bamba able to touch the rim while still on the ground. And he gets off the ground pretty well, too.
A good athlete, still getting stronger and developing his feel for the game. But he has something you just can't teach. He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Thompson, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
So for the Magic, Evan Fournier's checked in for Isaac. And it's Fulton for Augustine. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Ross trying to break loose. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Fournier gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Thompson for 3. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
All about the clock awareness. Great job to come through for a squad right there.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The away team up by 12. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Fultz in at the 1. That's us out there for Orlando. Baller passes to Money. Most teams now look to run early and often, Chris. And there are some keys to finding success, aren't there, in the transition game?
Yeah, and the first key is you run fast and you speed up the pace, but that doesn't mean you hurry and take a hurried shot. Pacing and speed is all about getting it past half court to see if the defense is set, and if they're not, to take advantage. But it's a 2-step process. And for teams to just run all crazy or willy-nilly like my grandfather used to say, well, you're not going to do anything but play fast and bad.
It's Fournier on the wing. It's stolen. Here's Chan. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's Aminu in for Ross. Pass to Gordon, and it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line, shooting 1. Al-Farouq Aminu.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, at this point of his career, Aminu knows who he is, an effective two-way player who likes being a glue guy.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
To him, Greg, the basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Here's Shorty, guarded by Fultz. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. Down by 15. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Shorty, the pass to Chan. Over Gordon. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Kicks to Aminu. Outside Fournier. And it's Fultz atop the key. Down low, here's Aminu. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
I'd like to see Aminu do more of this, Kevin. I mean, he has the touch to be effective inside.
Pass to D. Shoots it. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Up top, Fultz. The feed to Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And that's now 18 points for Evan Fournier.
Wow, the solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad, and you're going to regret it.
Here's Shorty.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Fultz looking around. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And the muscle of Fultz. I mean, it helps him on these tough shots. Able to fend off the defenders as well.
Here's Shorty. Pass to Chan. Beyond the arc. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Shorty, guarded by Fultz. The high post shot, and he hits the jump shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
The Magic trail by 14. Got a piece of it. Vucevic dishes to Fultz. Puts it up from 15. Again, the Magic score. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Shorty, guarded by Fultz. Shorty, the pass to Chan. For the 3. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
Yeah, if you're a fan of this team, you couldn't be happier. What a performance.
And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's Baller, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
But yeah, this is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Now here's Carter Williams. Guarded close. And it's a 1-2 missing. Here's the beast. And it's sent back by Isaac. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Carter Williams kicks to Caspi, and there's the pass to Isaac. Carter Williams with it. Feeds it to Caspi. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
And Caspi is just a nuisance to guard for many reasons, including his ability to get big, down low, and come away with the easy bucket.
Here's Baller. Buries it from three-point range.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long.